What's up? What's up? July 9th, 2019. It's been a while since I posted, mainly because I've been really busy, and the second thing is that there really hasn't been anything new that I've worked on. Nothing too exciting. A few things that I learned over the past few weeks here. And another issue is that this office. Hold on. My damn mic all jacked up. Anyways, another thing is that my office is a little bit, the walls are a little thin, so, and there's other offices around here, so, I feel like I'm shouting when I make these videos, and anyways, probably not a big deal. But, what do we have here? We have a MacBook Pro here. People call up, and I actually discourage people from, sending these things, because I hate working on them, but I think it has to be done, and I just need to learn a little bit more about them. But I never seem to have the time, or when I do have the time, I don't want to be sitting here working on these damn things, not anymore at least. I think early on I was really enthusiastic, and it was like I was working on these things all night, basically trying to learn about them. But now it feels like more of a job than it is me wanting to be the best at this thing, but I think that's probably comes with anything that you do, at least for me, at least. And anyways, we have a MacBook Pro here. It's a model A1278. Okay, so here's what I've learned about MacBook Pro repair. And just like you guys, I Google it, and I find a lot of Rossman videos on it, start watching it, and I feel like he's really good at what he does. But in terms of explaining things, I'm not sure if I like it when people are very direct. Just tell me what to do, damn it. And sometimes I try to do that in my videos, and I try not to go too deep. And when I do go very deep, I try to explain why I'm doing it, and show you how I'm doing it. And of course my limitations are maybe some of these cameras that I have, and sometimes you guys don't see exactly what I'm doing off camera. Okay, so MacBook Pro repair. Still learning. I don't know anything about these things really, but here's what I do know now. Alright, so everybody knows how to disassemble a MacBook Pro, right? Basically, you just say whatever, MacBook Pro late 2013, logic board teardown, and I normally add iFixit to it because I feel like iFixit has the best step-by-step instructions on how to disassemble a logic board. Okay, so that's step number one. Step number one is get the damn logic board out of the damn housing, alright, so you can work on this stupid thing. So once you have the logic board out, how do you find out what the logic board number is? Okay, so you can have an A1278, but the logic boards are totally different. Okay, so once the logic board number, I'm sorry, the model number, you can actually find on the back cover. So on this one, it's going to say A1278. Okay, so you can Google search A1278. It's going to tell you that it's what does it say? I think it's probably like A1278. Let's Google it. It says I think it's a MacBook Pro. Let's see, 13-inch. I don't know, man. Late 2011 or something like that. That's probably what it is. I do a search for A1278, it doesn't tell me what it is. Okay, let's see. Let's look up Mac specs. Let's see. Anyways, why is it so damn hard? Why is it so damn hard? I don't get this, man. I just want to find out what year it is. Just give me an idea, please. So it looks like late 2008 through mid 2012. late 2008 through mid 2012. It could be any one of those years, okay? And there's different revisions for the logic board and all that, okay? So once you have A128, whatever it is, 1278, okay? So here's what you do. So on the logic board, there's going to be a serial number. You normally find it next to the I don't know where it's normally, but this is where it's on where it's at on this one. It's right near where the RAM is. So you get the serial number, okay? See that serial number right there? Then you go to this site. This is one of the sites called PowerBook Medic, and you enter the serial number on here. So C02JWGARDTY3. Okay, and then so PowerBook Medic gives me all these parts that are available for it. You go down to the logic board. There's probably easier way to do this, but whatever. This is the way I'm doing it, so deal with it. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so and then you see the manufacturer part number 8203115A. Okay, so now you have the manufacturer part number for the logic board. So all that just to get the damn logic board number. All right, takes a while to figure that out. So next thing is open board view. Okay, so if you go to let's go to microsoldering.com, and there's a click on software, and then you go to open board view. Shit, come on, man. Whose fucking shitty website is this, man? Okay, open board view, and then you can download. Damn, can you even download it here? Here it is, right? Open board view. Okay, open board view. Download this stupid software. It's for it comes with Mac too. Okay, anyways, it's a free software that opens board view files. All right, so you download that software, and it brings up this stupid thing right here. All right, so once it brings up this stupid thing, then let's see. Okay, so then you say open. You have to figure out a way to get all the board view files. Just do a Google search, and I think you can find it. Sometimes you can buy it as well. I don't know where I got this one from, but you should be able to find it somewhere for free. If not, I think laptop-schematics might have it, something like that. I'm not sure what Lewis uses, but anyways, it brings up this stupid thing, which is kind of like ZXW Tools dongle for the iPhone, but not as sophisticated. Okay, so getting back to the task at hand, we have, and this piece of software is junk as well. Okay, so with a backlight problem, I already know, since I've already repaired one of these dumb things. See how bitter I get when I work on these damn things? So bitter. Okay, so you have the LCD connector here. Okay, does everybody see it? Let me see if I can focus this mother. Alright, that's focused. So you have the connector here. I don't know which pins the backlight are. I think it's like 21 and 22 or something like that. At least I think that's what I got from one of the Rossman videos, but maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, there's a filter here, okay, that usually has a P on it, and this is basically the backlight fuse. They call it a fuse, but they serve the same purpose, okay. And I've already busted it up. Basically. I replaced it because it was definitely not working, and then it blew again after I powered it back on. So because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing, so I just like, alright, fuse, replace it. It's not showing continuity, let's replace it. So this one's also bad. This is a brand new one, but it's also bad, right? So the first thing I did was I just ended up replacing this stupid thing because, you know, it's supposed to have continuity across it, and it didn't. So now it still doesn't because it's broken again, because that wasn't the underlying problem. Alright, so anyways, take this mother off, alright, and the correct way to do it is to use diode mode. So diode mode on your multimeter is here, but diode mode on your multimeter is the little triangle with the bar on it. Okay, so that's diode mode. Almost every multimeter should have it. All right. So that's all I'm going to show you with that. All right. So diode mode is going to be your best friend. All right. Basically diode mode is, you can do a Google search for diode mode, but basically it shows voltage drop across the two leads. All right. For any kind of line that you're working on. So So diode mode, this puppy, and then so this is 0.467. I don't know if that's right or wrong. And then this one is 0. So when I don't have like diode mode readings or another board that I can compare the readings to, and diode mode is really like a comparison tool, all right? And so basically, you compare. Usually, you measure, red on ground and black on whatever point you're testing. So that measures the power line from that point to ground. Okay, so you don't really need to worry about that because there's a ton of components that go from this point to ground. Okay, so this is basically going to show me the voltage drop across these two leads. All right, from this point to the ground. All right, so from this point to ground, it gives me 0.468. All right, I don't know if that's right or wrong, but if I have another logic board like this, then I can compare it. And if the readings are vastly different, then I know that there's something wrong with that line. Okay, this side shows OL right now, and it may be because I removed this IC right here. So, all right, so the IC. Let's put this sucker back, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So the IC was here, and I believe it was like this, and they have these handy dandy little test points here that you can measure your diode mode with. Okay, so what I ended up doing when this was still on and the fuse was still on, I ended up just testing all these points. Okay, and these all, I don't know what the hell I'm looking for, but I know that if something is shorted where it's not connected to ground, then there's something wrong with that, so that's really what I was looking for. So I found out that this point right here was showing 0.01 volts drop, and it doesn't look like it's ground, right? It doesn't. I can't really know for sure, but if it was ground, it would be showing 0, but instead it was showing 0.01. So that tells me that there's something wrong with that stupid line. Fortunately, I don't know what the hell this line is all about. All right, so I started Googling it, and I came upon I couldn't find anything when I did search for A1278, but when I found out the actual logic board number 8203115, I did a search for that, and a Rossmann video came up, and basically, I kind of got from him. All right, so I don't even know where I was. Let's see, somebody called, and anyway, somebody called about water damage, and they don't want to take no for an answer that I will not repair it. They always say, oh, and then their Hail Mary is, oh, can I bring it by and you take a look at it? No, I'm not going to take a look at it. Spend an hour diagnosing, troubleshooting it, and then have you say, no, I don't want to fix it. Anyways, I'm starting to get a little more bitter in my in doing this. Just a little bit more bitter, man. So know that when I get a little bit bitter, it's time to maybe move on. But I need to find a. Anyways, I'll save that for another video. I don't know. Do you guys ever feel a little tired about doing this, or yeah, whatever? All right, so let's flip the board, and this is the connector right here. This is the filter right here. You click on this sucker, and it shows you the points that it's connected to. But we don't really have. We do have a problem with the filter, but I think it's the underlying problem is this thing. This point right here, which is obviously not ground. Otherwise, there'd be a lot more points to it. So we need to figure out why this MFR is jacked up. And looking at one of Rossmann's videos, he showed me. I don't know what the hell this thing's connected to, so I don't quite understand it. Maybe if I go like this. No. So this is this is a pretty standard output. So this is the output to the backlight switch or whatever the hell it is. But what I want to know is what the hell is connected to it. I mean, why is it so damn hard to find out what's connected to this MFR? Let's see. So maybe if I flip the board, will it show me where it's connected? And like, how do I click a button, like the net button on whatever, and have it show me what all it's connected to? Not quite sure how to do that. Okay, so let's see. So let's see if we can find that spot where those two damn big ass capacitors are. I think it's these two, but why doesn't it show me? Man, I don't get it, man. Okay, so anyways, these two big capacitors, I found out from watching a Rossman video. I'd rather just troubleshoot these MFers by myself, but found out from the Rossman videos that these two big capacitors are the output of the PPV out SW backlight. All right, and in the video that I watched of his, so backside of the board, on the top left here. So the thing that he did was he did the same thing I did. First thing he did was just remove this backlight driver, and then the second thing he did was remove this damn connector, which I'm not gonna try to do that because that's a freaking pain in the ass. So and then he realized that it was the two output capacitors that was jacked up. So I just went ahead, instead of removing that connector, I removed these two big fat backlight caps here, and the short was gone. And sure enough, if you measure for continuity across this capacitor here, maybe it's this one. Yeah, this one's bad. So this one was showing 0.010, which was the culprit. So capacitors should not have continuity across them. Okay, so basically I just need to find a way to get these fat capacitors here. I don't know what values they are, so that's the other problem too. How do I know what values they are? I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'd rather just buy these boards somewhere and or buy these components somewhere instead of like buying a donor board for these MFers. See why I don't repair MacBook Pros now? Even though they're probably like, once you like start understanding them a little bit better, it's probably not that hard. It's probably not that bad. I mean, and you can definitely charge a higher price point to fix these MFers than you can for iPhones, I think. But iPhones are just so easy and easier most of the time, depending on what you're trying to fix. Wow, it's like welded here. It's weird. So maybe that's what the issue was. It's fucking hot. Oh. Okay, that's gone. Guess that was part of the cap or something. So that was the issue right there. Alright, so I mean, once we fix this, put the backlight IC back, I mean, we should be back in business, I think. So I'm actually going to put one of these caps back, and then I'll look for another fat cap somewhere. I don't know where, but I don't even know what values there are. Let's see. So this is the back one, and if you see it, it's like popped out here. So that was the bad cap. Okay, so let's just chuck this fat cap right here, and let's put the backlight. Woosah. Yeah, let's reball this MFer, I think. Well, maybe we should put a new one on. Yeah, let's just put a new one on. Screw it. I'm hoping that this is the right one. Is it LP something? What is it? Oh, 8550. Is that right? I don't even know if that's the right, because this one doesn't have 8550. This is D something. 588. D588. Is it the same damn thing? Maybe I should just reuse this, because I don't think it was this to begin with. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is good right here. So let's just go ahead and reuse this. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake here by reusing this damn thing. Probably shouldn't reuse it unless I'm certain. You know what? Let's just Google it. Let's just Google it. See if the chip that I have is the correct one or not. Okay, I'm gonna pause it and Google it. Okay, so it does look like it is the correct backlight IC. So I'm not gonna reuse it. I mean, I don't want to take any chances with this thing because you don't really want to deal with warranty repairs on MacBooks. They just, it's like 20 bucks for shipping back and forth. It's a nightmare. So I'll just use this one. Okay, so I have a brand new thing here. Backlight IC. From I think the good thing is that these things are really easy to work with once you get the logic board out, because they're so damn big and they're spacious. So I think, you know, this little dot right here. I think this little dot right here represents where the dot on the chip should go, because that's how I took it out. So I'm just gonna heat this mother and put this sucker back, and then I'll put the filter back, and then I need to find out how to get that damn big ass. If anybody knows, just can you just leave it in the comment section? I mean, I'll probably Google it anyways, but if you have a link on DigiKey, I will link to it from my site. So I'm actually at a really high heat, 200, what is it, 450 degrees Celsius with airflow of 20 on my quick 861 DW. So basically, with any kind of chip, you just heat this mother, wait for it to settle down, and then you start wiggling a little bit just to make sure you get all the solder joints correct. So you'll see it like settle down once the solder is melted, and this is going to be probably lead-free solder, so it's going to be a little bit harder. Come on, man. Or lead, yeah. Is it lead-free? Yeah, yeah. Lead-free, yeah. It's taking forever. There it goes. Now it's kind of wiggling. Looks like it's like not in place though. Does it look like it's like kind of off to you? Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Looks like it's like, maybe it's because my board is like a little bit slanted. See if we can see this a little bit better. Yeah, it looks like it's even enough. Okay, so that's good. And then let's get a filter, a new filter. I think I probably just need to buy some more of these. So I think I'll probably link to it too from the site. But this is basically, I bought these a while back from DigiKey. It's a 33 amp, 32 volt, 0603, and they're the same filters for the MacBook Air as well. So, and they have a big P on it. So there's not a whole lot to it. A big P right there, big P. And then not a whole lot to this. I mean, I'm just going to use my soldering iron here, my JBC. Okay, so that's in business. And it's probably going to work with just one cap, but I'm not going to chance it because I don't want this MF for blown again. But let's just clean the flux off right here. And then we'll do some final diode mode measurements, and we shall call it a day. Alright, so diode mode measurement of that is, oh, what the hell is this? Okay, diode mode measurement of this is 0.44. This should also be 0.44. Okay, now let's measure this puppy. 0.542. Okay, so it looks pretty good. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. Okay, so I think that's it. I think if we turn this on right now, I think we're good. But we really should put another big capacitor in here, because I think those probably filter out a few things and prevent all the power surges. For now, let's see. Let's sit tight here while I search for a backlight cap, and then I will probably just buy a bunch of them wherever I can find. It's probably on DigiKey somewhere. I just need to. I don't know the value of them, and this board view doesn't show values of them, you know, so I don't really understand. But I think a quick Google search will be able to help me out. You know what? Let's just Google it on here. So let's see. Okay, let's see. 823.115 backlight capacitor. Okay, so let's see what we get. AliExpress. It's gonna take forever. Well, let's see what the hell they are, and then maybe we can look it up on DigiKey. I don't want the damn IC, stupid. Let's see. Oh my god, oh my god. Drive me nuts. Light fuse, okay. You know what? I'm gonna link to it. Let's see. Let's go to Microsoldering supply. Good thing about Jason's site is let's see. Good thing about Jason's site is that he lists all this stuff pretty clearly, so it's a little bit easier to find out, figure it out. Let's see. Speaker fan. We got a kernel capacitor. I don't see fat diode or fat capacitor anywhere. Let's see, fat capacitor. Nope, don't see any of those. Damn it! How the hell am I supposed to know what capacitor is? Well, maybe we can see what whoever does. Let's see, 8203115 backlight repair. Okay, so let's see if we see what Rossman does with this dumb piece of shit. Oh no, let's see. I wonder if this is going to be approved. Actually, I have a 3115 here that I'm using as a donor board for the SMC, and I've got caps on. Alright, looks like I don't know if that's going to be allowed or not to show someone else's video on my video, but I guess he used a donor board, so I don't know how else to do this. I have some donor boards here, so let me go look for a donor capacitor, big fat capacitor, real quick. Alright, I have another A1278 here, and it's a different model though, because if you look at the connector here, it's a little bit, it's slanted this way instead of diagonally. So this looks like probably a backlight IC, and then this looks like a big fat cap right there. So I'm just going to take the big fat cap, and ready to go play some golf, man. How about you guys? Okay, let's take this big fat cap off, and then let's get to business here. Come on, man. Come on, fat cap. I'm gonna blast this mother. I'm just gonna blast it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Oh no. The one stupid capacitor I have flew somewhere. That's just the worst, man. Come on. Where did it go? Oh my god. That's just the worst. That's just awful. The search ensues. The search ensues. Oh, maybe nope. Damn it! I didn't even think it's as fat as the one that was already on there. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just leave it off. But I really don't want this thing coming back to me. So how do I do this? Let's see. God dang it. Oh my god, oh my god. Could have gone anywhere. Definitely could have gone anywhere. And my rug is brown. That definitely does not help. You know what? I'm about to go play golf. this is bullshit. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. I have another board here. Maybe this is something on this effer. See, it looks like a fat cap. Well, that looks like a backlight IC, doesn't it? Maybe not. Let's see, maybe these two fuckers? Yeah, at this point I'm just guessing. At this point I'm just guessing, man. Let's see what this fucker, let's see, this one? That looks about the same size. Nope, that's too small. And should I leave it off, or what should I do? That looks like a fuse. Let's see if we see a P somewhere. Is it better to leave it off, or is it better to put some random value that I don't know anything about on there? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. One fucking fat cap that I had. Piece of shit. What to do? Let's see. Nope. I don't even think that was big enough anyways. Well, I think at this point maybe the best option is to just not deal with it. I mean, I really don't want to guess, and I don't have a board. So let's just do this. Let's put this sucker back and let's light it up. There's one cap left, right? So let me just test it real quick. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can even see this or not, but let's power this MFR on. I'm sure there's a way to like test it without putting everything back either, which I still don't really understand. But alright, so we got a backlight, we got an Apple logo, and we got a startup. So let me just leave this here for a second, make sure this thing's good. I'll check my email. It's really not that bad. I'm just making it sound awful. It's only because I don't truly understand how it all works. Anyways, if somebody can figure out how to point me to the right direction for these fat caps, that'd be great. Although I don't anticipate fixing one. I fixed one of these in a blue moon, so. Alright, as far as I'm concerned, I think we are in business. I don't even know why people are fixing these things anyways. They can't cost very much right now, right? This is a really old MacBook. So anyways, I think we're back in business. I'm gonna put everything back together and test it and stuff like that. Thanks for watching. Maybe in the next video, I don't know, I get in these phases where I'm like, alright, let's do some more videos, and then I don't do any. But maybe in my next video I'll talk a little bit about just the microsoldering business, and just how business is doing in general, where I see it going, and stuff like that. You know, maybe the iPhone X or iPhone 10, 10s, 10x Max, 10R, all that garbage. You know, they're starting to come in now, and let's see. And I guess for all the parts here, I'm gonna, once I figure them all out, the LP8550, that's the backlight IC. I'm gonna go ahead and link that on the website. So just go to microsoldering.com and then click on parts and supplies, and then common components and stuff like that. All that stuff's listed on there for you. I'm gonna have links on where to buy them because they're such a pain in the butt to figure out yourself, you know. So I try to make it easier for everyone, including myself, because I forget as well. Anyways, this video is done. I don't know what else I have here, but I'm gonna work on a few more things, and I'll try to make some more videos. And I'd like to make interesting videos, but I think it might also be time to up my game, up my my video game here, because my setup's pretty crappy, and maybe I can get some like 4K resolution up in here somewhere. But I hate editing, so that really sucks. But I've been watching some of these YouTube videos, and gosh, man, they're so well done, music and all that good stuff, and it makes me want to do it too. But the work involved is not that exciting to me. Okay, so this video is done. Thanks for watching. Thanks, bye. So I just want to say thank you for watching this channel, and I wanted to promote our online microsoldering course. We have it hosted at udemy.com, and it's at this point it's 4 hours of video instruction. The reviews are pretty good, and we talk about everything from the basics of an iPhone logic board, and then we have a section on ZXW tools. We have a little section about how to set up your hot air rework station, your microsoldering station, and how to use diode mode. The third part is the 3 most common repairs, which is no touch, no backlight, no charge. And the fourth part is all about data recovery. So if you go through our website, it's $100, and some people say that learning online is not the best way of doing things, or you can't learn microsoldering online. I beg to differ. I don't know about you guys, but I started watching YouTube videos when I first started about 3 years ago, and that's how I learned it. And not only that, but you go to a live course. Some people like live courses, but not everybody has $3,000 to spend on a live course, right? So, and then yes, you're right. You can go to YouTube and watch all these videos, but you're not gonna. When people make these videos, they don't go from A to Z. They usually start from somewhere in the middle because they assume that you watched something earlier on, or one of their earlier videos. So this course is all-encompassing. It has everything from A to Z to help you get started in microsoldering, and we are adding stuff on a weekly, maybe monthly basis, and we're just gonna keep adding to this thing. And so if you want to get started, I mean, you could also take a class, but to get your feet wet, I think this is the best thing to do right here, and I vouch for it. Thanks for watching the video. I was also going to say, in order to buy it with a discount, $50 discount, just go to microsoldering.com, click on store, and then it's going to be the first item on here. You click on Buy at Udemy, and they'll give you the $50 off. Thanks.